1993 Ford Sierra Sapphire Cosworth 4x4. As you can see, it's finished in gloss white with the standard spec alloys on it there. Let's start by having a look at the bodywork. If we look down this driver's side, you see the car's lovely and straight and clean all the way down. All your panel gaps are just as they should be. All nice and even, nice and tidy all the way down this side. If we start on this front driver's wing, you see there's no sign of any marks or anything at all. It's obviously been very well cherished. It's come from a small collection of Fords, this one. He's just sort of thinning it down a little bit. This arch is all lovely and solid. Alloy is unmarked, it's lovely and clean. There's no sign of curb marks or anything like that. And we've got a good quality tyre on there as well. Loads of tread. Coming down this driver's side, we'll have a look at the sill, which as you can see is all nice and clean. Jack and point covers and everything are there. It's not been slammed up any curbs. If we have a look underneath, and you can see lovely and clean and tidy under there. Driver's door, there's no sign of any marks or anything at all. You've got a couple of tiny little scratches on the wing where there. I'd be surprised if they wouldn't just polish off, to be fair. Going down this driver's side, again this rear door is lovely and clean, no dings, no marks. All the doors are door checks and the leading edge of the doors are all lovely and clean and tidy. They've not been sort of slammed open or anything like that. This rear arch, again, is excellent. Another good wheel and tyre. Not this rear quarter, again, same story. We'll look down from this side. Body line and everything's lovely and crisp. Obviously been well cared for. I know it's been kept inside for quite a long ownership that this current owner's had the car for. If you check the description, we'll put what we know about the history, where it's been, who's had it, all that sort of stuff. Has had some mods on the engine as well. We'll detail all that. Obviously, and as you can see, it's got an exhaust, an aftermarket exhaust on it, which is like a nice stainless one. Does sound very good, to be fair. Having a look underneath from there, you can see all lovely there. And towing eye covers there as well. Both rear tail lights are all good, no sign of any cracking or damages. Same goes for the rear bumper. It sits lovely and straight, no marks or anything on that. Badging on the back is nice and bright. Underneath the spoiler, it's all good, especially the way people open and close the bonnet with them, the boot with them, sorry. And again, this boot lid, same story, lovely and straight. Windows are all stamped up. We'll check them as we go down the passenger side, but they're all stamped with the correct reg. Now if we have a look down this passenger side, again, lovely and straight. All your panel gaps are just what you'd expect. Roof, lovely and clean, little speck of dirt there, but that's about it. No sort of ripples or dents. It's not been left out in hailstones or anything like that. All the plastics are lovely and shiny. They're not dry. I mean, it's fair to say that's pretty much like brand new, that. Around the sunroof is all nice and clean as well. There's no sign of any corrosion anywhere on the bodywork of this car. Really, really good. This rear quarter on the passenger side, again, lovely and tidy. Another good wheel and tyre. Another good solid arch. There's not even any stone chips on the inside of the arch or anything. And again, door checks and everything, all excellent. Badging down the sides, nice and clean. And like I say, the plastics are really, really good all the way around. Have a look at the sill on this side. So yeah, it's not been smashed up or anything like that. It is missing the jack and point cover from this front left-hand side. So get one of those on eBay or something like that. Make a big difference putting it back on. Again, underneath, like I say, it's really nice and clean. Yet to find any mark worth noting. Same as the other side, I've got a couple little marks on the wing mirror. But the wings, the arches, bonnet, they're all lovely and clean. I mean, stone chip wise, we've got one or two, but that's it. Even the lower half of the valance is lovely and clean and straight. Bonnet itself around the vents, quite often a bit of heat can affect those, but no, they're really good. All the way around. And the bonnet itself, lovely and straight. There's no hail damage or dings or major stone chips or anything in it. Around the windscreen again, and this has got, like I say, the plastics are really good all the way around. So bodywork wise, fair to call it excellent, I would say. And again, the inside of the doors and everything, lovely and clean. I don't think it sees any form of moisture or rain at all in its current ownership. I don't think it's seen much in most of its life, to be fair. Leather option on this one, obviously the Recaro's in the front. And again, they were always rippled when they came out of the factory here. But wear-wise, the bolster's really good. Virtually no wear on that extension part. Seat's lovely and firm. The foam and things hasn't gone or anything like that. Steering wheel, no sign of any wear at all to that. Top of the dash, which can often be an issue. Again, lovely and clean all the way along. You have the light for an immobiliser, which still works. And then obviously you've got your head unit and the amp part as well. Electric windows and all that sort of stuff. So this one is on 69,958 miles. Again, check the description. We'll detail what we've got in the way of history and all that sort of stuff. Get another clean door card in the back. If we look in the ashtrays, they've never been used. All in the door check and everything's lovely and clean. Headlining is nice. No sign of any stains or dirt or anything there. Potentially got a little bit of a sag in that corner there, which we'll double check when we go around there. But the rear bench, lovely and clean. No sign of any damage. Backs of the seats are all really good. There's no funny smells in there. It doesn't smell like it's been smoked in or anything like that. It's not full of air fresheners. Underside of the boot lid and this lip and everything is all lovely, as is around the boot gutters. Carpet is all nice and black in here as well. If we lift that up, have a good look under there. And again, just what you'd expect. Fifth matching wheel. Underneath, all lovely and clean. Just as you'd expect it to be. Just like the rest of the car. Another clean door card. And the side of the bench, all lovely and clean and tidy. There is a little bit of a sag in this rear corner of the headlining. It used to be a big job. It's a 200 quid thing to get it fixed now. Get a new one replaced. It's not actually the glue or anything that fails, it's the foam underneath that fails on them. And this passenger seat, again, just as good as the driver's, lovely and clean and tidy. All the door checks are excellent. This side of the dash, it's just as you'd want to see. Yeah, we'll check that ashtray. The ashtray's definitely never been used. Same goes for cigarette lighters, really. It's no sign of any smoke at all in there, which is fairly unusual for an old Ford. Now under here, you have to excuse the dodgy camera work for a second. Put that up. So it has had quite a lot of work done, as you can see. Got all these aluminium catch cans and things, extra breathers, hose set, remote pumps and things like that. But we will detail everything in the description. It's all been done using the right parts, as you can see. Spec R and those guys. Spec R have done a lot of the work on it. We will detail in the description exactly what's been done, but I know it's had all the right bits done to it. We'll start it up just in case to turn the immobiliser off and flick on the key. So old school immobiliser key. There we go. Fires up straight away. Lovely and smooth. Go around the back and have a look. Check it's not throwing any moisture or oil or steam or anything out the back. All nice and clean there. Give it a little bit of a rev. It is cold, but we'll give it a small rev, not a big one. And again, no sign of any smoke or anything. All just as it should be. So there you have it, 1993 Sierra Sapphire 4x4 Cosworth. If you've got any questions, please let us know. We're happy to send any more photos, videos, answer any questions you've got. We are open every day apart from Sundays for viewings. So come and see the car in person. If you can't get to us, we can't do video calls to show you anything else you might want to see. Always happy to help. Thank you.